Theme song.
It is a bountiful summer day. Day 6, 1356. Settlers are... Okay, nobody look... When you watch a solid content video, just don't look up here where it says settlers are exhausted or idle or annoyed or gonna leave the village because the village is poorly run. Just like don't... Promise not to look up here in the top right anymore during these videos. Welcome back to Solid Content and welcome back to Going Medieval. We got a lot of work to do, a lot of work to get done, which is why they're probably annoyed with me. I have expanded my mining operation down here. We've got a lot of iron ore coming out, but that's not what I'm after. I'm after all this limestone. Trying to get some more limestone for this very large project we've started over here. Building this wall. So most of the stuff that we've done, speed up time, most of the stuff that we've done is built now in the last episode. I just need to carry forward this this weird curvy math here so that there's, at least, one space in between. Like this little turn around the corner has become a lot thinner. So I don't know if that's going to look weird in the end. I think it's okay. And then from the far, I do like the curve, but I don't know if I see myself doing too many curves anymore, just because it was kind of annoying. Okay, just like the autosave frequency. It was kind of annoying to do that because it was a lot of work, and then it just goes all funky, and it's hard to remember how to build it properly. And I kind of just I want to experiment with this straightaway. So I'm thinking we continue the building the straightaway today, then kind of come up to about here or so. So like this little hole right here, right? And then we'll put a tower here. We'll put a guard tower over here, and then straight down here to match up with this gatehouse here. And we're going to build a brand new gatehouse, I think. Then I think we could do, I don't know, we won't get to that today. This is going to be a lot of limestone. This gatehouse will be a big build, I think. Then maybe there's a tower here, and the stone comes out at an angle here, and maybe it curves a bit. I think it would be a good idea to follow this curve, but it would also be a real pain in the butt to build that curve, so I'm just not sure. And here's the thing. I won't get to that today in this episode, so feel free to leave a comment below, like, what are we doing? Are we following this curve here and bringing the wall here? Is it going to be this tiny little narrow castle with all of this land here for farming, of course? Also, weirdly, I was looking at the update log. I'm not sure. It doesn't include anything about this, but I can't select trees anymore. Are you noticing the same thing? I'm left-clicking, right-clicking, mouse wheel, highlighting. Can't seem to pick trees anymore, and I wonder if that's because they don't want us to go and see how much wood has developed on the tree. Example here, I've clicked on you can click on the farm status. See, these are all farmed trees. It says base yield when ripe, 55. But it doesn't tell me if that's ripe or not. So you let me know if that's happened in your game if you're playing the game as well. If not, just enjoy the rest of the content. We won't worry about that too much. So I'm building the rest of this. We've mined out this a little bit. And I'm going to keep building this up here. Limestone block wall. Because, I want to figure out how this is going to come around here and I think go down. And connect up to this whole situation. I think if I remember correctly from the last episode, I was going to do something like so, where it goes up to the same height as the wall, and then that's just what it is. There won't be crenellations around there, and then you kind of whoops, you'll come down to this space here and walk around. So we're gonna stone in all of this. And make a nice little walkway over to this little entrance here. I think that's going to look good. We'll find out. We'll find out once it's built if that's going to look good. But in the meantime, we're going to mine this. We're going to start strip mining this whole area. Oh, no. A summer lightning storm. We don't get lightning and thunderstorms where we are, and so when the missus and I went on some trip to Montreal, to the East Coast, we were very much looking forward to a good old-fashioned thunderstorm. Because I grew up with them. We grew up around a lot of thunderstorms, but oh man, did we not have good luck. Ah, nice. Okay, so that's good. Oh, jeez. These are going to be a problem. I assume there's going to be a fire mechanic added into the game. What is coming up in the game, and pause or mute it or whatever, or just stop watching, I guess, if you don't want spoilers. What is coming up in the game, though, they said one of the new updates is going to be factions. So I'm very much looking forward to factions coming up in the game. I think that that will add a trade component, it seems like, or paying tribute, or you'll be able to look up the nearby factions that are around you. Oh, where is that? Man, look at that wind. That is just rocking the trees. So yeah, you'll be able to pay tribute to the factions and kind of curry favor with them so that they don't attack you. So that's another way to manage your colony. Yeah, there is going to definitely be a fire mechanic soon. I don't think it's happening yet. But I do suspect that this game is going to continue to get harder and harder as they add new content, which is pretty awesome. I'm very much looking forward to that. All right, so we've got this built here. They've built in that stone. And I believe we need one more height there, one more piece of height. Then this we can finish off. But we kind of need to figure out what to do here. I think that this should become a... maybe we should mine this out. And I'm trying to figure out, like, we should put some stone here, or we should put some, like, beams, I mean, so that you can kind of get up there. And then have, like, wooden floors along here, maybe. Maybe that's what we need to do. Okay, so if this wall continues on here, this one would need to be... this one would need to come out, rather. Thunderstorm's over. Very good. So that would actually need to be here. Then this one could be here. Okay, we're going to have to be careful because people are going to get trapped in there, I think. So I'm going to cancel this one and to make sure we can get around there and build all that stuff. So we should be able to build all of that. And then it looks like this one goes down by 1. And that's a double layer here. All right. Then this one here. Down by 1. And this should be 2, which we've already done. So we've carried that out. Okay, great. Now, what we can do is... Let's crack this one out of here. Let's put in some wooden beams. And so that they can put some wooden floors up here. And then we'll be able to access these other levels. How they're going to build down here and get other levels, I'm not 100% sure just yet how that's going to work. So we'll do something like this. Because there's not enough room in here for stairs, I guess is what I'm saying. So they'll probably fill all this in. And then they'll have to walk all the way around to here to get up onto the second floor. And then come around here and continue building upwards. So yeah, this is a very, I mean, it's a spicy build, but it's going to come together, I think. So this helps them get into there. And then we'll put some wooden beams down here. And wooden floor this off. Then, oh, I see what we can do. Yeah, then we'll put some stairs in right here. There we go. So yeah, it's all a little bit horky-borky, as they would say in, oh, what is that YouTuber? Now I can't remember his name. I remember his content, but not his name. Biffa, that's his name. So yeah, but I think this is all going to work out. I think we've got a nice little build going on here, and then I think we'll bring out this wooden floor across to here, fill in this area, so that we can get up a floor and start filling it all in. Okay, yes, thank you. I'm sure I can turn that autosave down, can't I? Anyway, don't need to worry about that right now. Okay, so let's get all that built, and then we'll put in this final piece here once it's all built. Can you actually get around there, though? Yeah, you should be able to. Oh, we're going to trap some wolves in here. That wolf is dangerously close to our people. If this were Rimworld, that thing would have killed my entire colony by now. And yes, I can hear you all say, especially a player like me, blah, blah, blah. It's true. It's true. It's true. In the meantime, I don't know if I want to mess around with our schedules, but I just wanted to call a shout out Psalms, one of the commenters, who leaves a wonderful comment, which is to say that he's got a schedule that is from 0 to 5, it's sleep. From 6 to 8, it's anything. Then he goes 9 to 13 is work. Gives them an anything from at 14. And then 19 to 21, or sorry, rather 15 to 18 here is work. Then 19 to 21 is anything. Then 22 to 23 is sleep. That's a cool sleep schedule. I like it. I have been finding that I'm getting less people exhaustion and passing out. Sometimes they do when they get, like, fixated on a job. What's all the coal doing here? Oh, that's not coal. That's rotted vegetables because they're not getting stored. Why aren't they getting stored? What's happening? Oh, there's no room in storage. That's what's happening. Okay, let's open up our secondary. Let's open up this new storage then. It's a bit of a haul from the current farm, and it's also... Give me the inside temperature, 6.8 degrees, so that's not great. Like, food might last a little bit. But, like, for some reason, this is a whole degree cooler in here. And I have yet to figure out why. I think it's just because there's... I'm not sure. There's just not a lot of coverage around it. It's too close. It's not deep enough. I'm not sure. It's quite deep. Yeah, anyway, at any rate, it's actually almost 2 degrees hotter in here. That's not ideal. I think it'll be okay. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, have we done worse? Yes. Have we done better? Definitely yes. So let's get some default stockpile going on. Come on. Default stockpile in here. For now, we'll just do default stockpile. And actually, we'll pause. We'll go find the food, the larder, if you will. Like, I almost don't want to get rid of this situation here. Now, I think I've dialed this in nicely as to what I'm allowing in here. So I'm going to copy the settings, bring it over here, click on this, paste the settings, but I'm also going to turn off medicine. I don't want to store a bunch of medicine here. Now, that might cause a loop problem where they start to unload everything from here into there. But really, what I want to do right now is just give them a place to store some of the stuff, because we haven't even built the royal kitchen yet. I'm worried that we have to go down even deeper. That we make this the royal kitchen, we go down one deeper level to see if we can get like a colder larder. But that's for another episode, you know. All right, so the outside of the tower is built, and this is looking really nice. I think it's time to like continue working around the corner here, so we can get to what this little like the steps down are going to look like. And I think that we are going to go up a floor here, aren't we? We're going to do up a floor here. Oops. L for cancel. You know, classic cancel button, L. So we're going to bring that wall up there. Then there's going to be stairs in here, I think, to get down to this next level. I think that's what we'll do. So then we can put this limestone slate half roof thing to create a sort of like a... I'm not sure if we're going to like this or not, basically. But I want to see what it looks like. And then on the other side, we can, you know, try something different, and then we'll see what that looks like. So I'm going to need some more wood, apparently. Let's pull up the H tool and just chop. Let's just chop all these trees down. I'm not sure if they're getting replanted, though. Are you guys getting... Yeah, but see, then it's like I can't cancel that chop. I got to pull up the cancel tool and then cancel these small chops. Now, before, in the past, what I was able to do is click on a tree and see if it's full enough and then press H to chop it down. So that is... I'm wondering if that's maybe my save is getting corrupted. My main fear here is when they update the game and add factions, that we're going to run into a scenario where we can't... Like, the save gets corrupted or something. So anyway, as I was saying, Psalms... Great schedule idea there. I've got a little bit of a night owl situation going on, the night watchman, and then I've got everybody else's day schedule. I might even that out and have more night watchmen, but for now this is fine. And I'm going to actually leave it, especially with the hour of leisure before bed. But I do think giving them some anything time or leisure and then, you know, anything or something, like a lunch break, I guess is what I'm saying, in the middle might be a good idea. So we'll keep an eye on that, and if it gets, you know, bad, then we'll have to deal with it. Let's get a wooden floor right here. And then let's, let us, what does this need to be? Oh, that needs to be sealed off. Right. So let's put a door down there. Where is it going to go? Right now, it doesn't go anywhere. But potentially is apparently the word I've chosen to say. Potentially, we could have that be our secret entrance into the sub basement here. Yeah, because that could be defendable, right? It's hard to get around there, especially if we take out any way. They'd have to walk all the way over here to get down to the secret door. So this actually might be the perfect spot for our secret door. Which we will use for something, you know, later on. So it's going to be great, obviously. There we go. And then we need to do 2 limestone block walls there to finish that off. Oh my goodness, folks. It's coming together. If we do that here, on this side we actually can't have this, can we? This idea of this like slanted wall might only work on this side, but it can't work on this side because we have to carry the wall around out here so that people can get up and down from it. So that was an oversight on my part with this design at least. But I'm also not 100% like if we like this design. So I'm going to build it on this side at least for protection from arrows or something, and then we will see how we feel about it. And then probably just take it apart and build, and just put some like crenellations there, which I think is the term. I really hope I'm using that term right. Crenellation. Okay, wooden floors there. There we go. Now, what would be perfect is if they had the factions mechanic installed or in place so that I could negotiate with them not to attack me for a bit, just until I get my walls up and running, and then just like demand tribute or something, or just like, you know what I mean, like take some of their people prisoner and start a good old-fashioned war. Can I get this up to... Oh, the stairs are going to block that. Okay. So this little plan here is not my best work, because now I can't get to that floor. Okay, we're gonna solve that later, and the reason why we're solving that later is because I don't care. I don't care to solve it currently. And then I think we need to work on this crenellations thing out here. So let's see what this is gonna look like once it's all finished. This is how I talk now. I apologize. I spend a lot of these episodes, you know, apologizing just for being who I am, you know? I get it. If you listen to this content, it's a problem. What's the worst thing about watching solid content? Is it me? Self-roast. Okay. Let's get this thing in here. There we are. Then I think that would go there. Yes. Perfect. Don't with the autosave. No, it's good. It's good. It's good to autosave. Okay, now this would be a straightaway Merlin right here. Limestone block Merlin right there. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I believe there, and we've talked about this in the past, there isn't like an inside corner. We're missing, in my opinion, we're missing one piece, which is a Merlin that goes the other direction. I'm willing to be wrong about that. I'm willing for somebody in the comments is probably going to be like, well, actually, in the 1800s, castle's crenellations only went one way. I mean, Merlin's. Anyway, you're welcome to give me a history lesson. Lord knows I need it. Okay, I think this is going to work good, though. I think this is looking good. It's going to come up right to this spot here, and then stop looking good. So that's good. Let's get some more. Okay, so now we need to put that wall in now that it's here. Let's get that wall in there. And fill that in. There we are. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. I mean, is this a popular YouTuber? Because it has just been filled in. The important thing is I love me. You know what I mean? I think that's always the important thing. Okay, there we go. We're going to get this done here, and then Merlin it up. And then I think it's just a matter of, you know, I've got to keep an eye on these folks, make sure they stay fed. I'm seeing lots of things rotting on the stockpile, and it's honestly, it's not the end of the world, though, because you look at how many meals they're making, and they are on top of the meal making. The priorities are set correctly, 50 lavish meals and 100 stews. And I think there's some basic meals in there, too, aren't there? Or is the stew the basic meal? I can't remember. At any rate, we have a lot of food, so I'm not super worried about the occasional rotting on the stockpile, especially because we haven't quite, like, sorted that out yet. But don't worry. We will maybe one day. Okay, does this have... there we go. Merlin's coming around. Up to there, and then a corner office right here. And that is a well-defended, curvy part of a wall. Now, this area here, again, am I going overboard with this, like, curvy thing? Yes, probably. But we're going to do it. Oh, this is actually building in quite nicely. They're kind of staying on top of their work. Good for them. I'm so proud of them. And I believe this was a wood floor, so let's get that wood floor in here. Okay, so unfortunately we haven't figured out how to get around to that side unless I actually, let's go and let's cancel that and let's solve this stair issue by putting some stairs in there. Then a bracing there just for fun, because I like bracing. Then a bit of that. There we go. Invalid position, stairs are blocked. Okay, good, good. There we go. So we've got that done. Well, limestone wall across here. Oh, we kind of don't. Yeah, that's right, right. I almost forgot. I almost forgot what the plan was. Also, that means these... You know, they don't make me like they used to. That's all I'll say about this. I've seen better people. That's not going to work because we actually want to put stairs there on this spot. So we're going to figure out how we get down there later on. Right now, we're not figuring that out. We don't care, I've decided. Is this the limestone stair or is this the limestone block stair? Guys, the order is flipped. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I'm over it. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, crenellations here. Yeah, so the stairs would go there. See, here's the thing. With that curve like that, that looks awesome. If we take this away, we could put a couple of pieces of stone here, and then lower crenellations. I wish we had half walls. That's what I'm really after. In fact, I'll show you what it's going to look like on this side. I feel like this is our best option, to be honest. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel this, and in the comments below, if you're like, no, we were looking forward to that, you can let me know, and I'll mock it up and we'll try it somewhere, okay? But for right now, I think this is kind of the best way to do it. Limestone block floor along here. Limestone block floor. Let's keep that wooden because I made the mistake. Here we are. We're moving forward, okay? And then let's get a Merlin right here. Oh, yeah, you got to put a floor down before the Merlin can extend. So this area might be tough to get to, but let's see if we can build it. Merlin. Oh, and it's got to be like that, I think, doesn't it? Or is it like that? Yep, exactly. L to cancel. Then we grab a Merlin here. And slap it in right there. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, cool. So there's like a parapet. There's like a parapet situation there. Then we can go limestone block along here. And maybe we can put a little sneaky corner piece in right there. There we go. That looks funky. I think that's going to look really cool. It looks like a little mini tower, which is now I can see unreachable. So maybe we L these boys. And we move them one forward. It's okay. It's not ideal. It's not exactly what I would want for Christmas, but I think it's going to work. So we'll do this. I mean, the other thing we could do is just finish the... But what I like is that little piece is going to be accessible. So that's why I think I want to keep doing it there. Oh, my goodness. Okay, that took a fair amount of finagling. But I think we are there now. That's all looking like it's fitting. What was that? Settlers are idle. Okay. Oh, no, Sigmund. Oh, no, Sigmund. Siggy. Can you not get... You should be able to get through here. Oh, no, because there's no floor. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, we need to get some people focused on that. I don't know what you're up to, but you're going to be... You've got to build this one. Oh, Yorkson's already on that. Okay, good. Thank you, Yorkson. Okay. Gathering resources. I don't know what that is for, but I want you to... okay, okay. Yorkson's doing some work. I think Sigmund is having problems. This might be who we're complaining about, right? Is it Sigmund? I'm trying to figure out who it is warning me about. I think it's Sigmund. I think Sigmund is idle because he's stuck, because we accidentally got him stuck, because he is dealing with me as a player. So, until we fix this little foolish move, we're not going to actually be able to get here and build that. So what I could do, however, is deconstruct this, then deconstruct this guy, and this guy. Oh, that was quick, eh? Then we can do some stairs right here. We can do some wooden stairs. We're going to have to go one more back, so we'll deconstruct this guy as well. And no, there is a brace there, so we'll have to get rid of this brace as well, unfortunately. It's not super necessary, though. It's more decorative than anything else. All right, it looks like we freed Sigmund from his trap. All is well again, but there were some OSHA violations going on. That is a bummer. How did we get him out? They must have just finished the floor underneath, and so he just walked through. I see. That is what happened. Beautiful. Okay, let's get all this built. Let's see how that looks. Let's copy it over here. Then we can build this little wraparound section that's going to get us some stairs to get onto the castle walls, which I think should be here. I mean, I like this front entrance the way it is, but maybe if we bring this around to here, that's not going to interrupt any windows, so that's nice. So we bring it around to here, and then maybe it's just like one or two, a little staircase right here or something. I think that'll still look cool, and that is all that matters. Appearing deranged at first, Martin was simply overcome with terror, probably because of the sheer height of the three towers. A pitiful stumbling corpse with wheels. From binding and harsh beatings by a cruel master, Martin begged, "Hide me! I will die if I am caught." And it looks like if we decide to help Martin, we are going to have an issue with the local militia. So Martin is all question marks, but he's a 19 tailor, inconspicuous cord. I don't know what his background is. His background is fairly inconspicuous. His background is normal. Whatever. Okay. We're going to be attacked by not very many archers, 4 archers, and then some, bandits. So I think we have to do this. I think we need more people. So we're going to bring in Martin, but we're going to go into his schedule right here, and we're going to copy the schedule, because if you're new to this place, you must become a night watchman. However, that means Godwin may now become a normal member of our society. So Godwin has been here for a while, and I feel that he has proven himself. But Martin, however, not so much. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. 19 in tailoring, 14, he's a smart boy, and he's a botanist. Good, so we can put him to work on gardening. And he wants to be a smith, but he's pretty bad at it. Melee, 1, marksman, 2. Essentially useless, but we will make him... I think we'll train him up in melee, or I believe you're supposed to say melee. I believe I'm saying that? Is that the correct way to say it? Okay, now where do we put the weapons? I believe they're on this floor. Yes, here we go. All right, we're going to need to get some weapon orders in here, because all I see is like a dagger. Martin, let's... okay, there we go. Can't scroll both things, so let's... weapons rack. 1 good iron knightly sword. Whoa, that sword's awesome. Okay, that's good to know about. Let's, I think we've got rid of all our other, bad weaponry. Well, the bandits that are about to attack in about a day will certainly give us something to use. Let's get you in good savage plate armor. My goodness. Martin, okay, let's get you set with a mace, maybe an iron mace. All right, and then we're going to get you with his helmet, and I don't know if we can get you to equip that savage plate armor, but might be good for somebody of your stature. 5.1% armor rating. Okay, so let's get you in that, and then get you this iron mail helmet. Oh, yeah, there we go. Get that on ya. Oh, Martin, come on. You, my friend, are good to go once you tend to your wounds. So Martin is now armed to the teeth and ready to fight back once those folks come. Now, don't look at this. Settlers are exhausted. Godwin is exhausted. Oh, I know why he's exhausted. I just changed his schedule. Oh, that's fair. Okay, he's going to be exhausted for a bit because we changed him over, but that is his final penance that he must pay before he is considered a normal member of our society. In the meantime, let's order up some more weapons. But let's order it up from our new weapons place. Don't worry, we're going to phase all that stuff out, and we're going to figure out what to build there in a bit. But for right now, we're just kind of leaving it. We're just sort of ignoring it. I don't really care about any of that. Instead, let's dismantle items for wood. Edit 0 to 100, but anything less than good amount forever. There we go. So anytime we get any crappy weapons, just get some wood out of it. Berdiche and short swords. Let's order up 2 more of those. What is this? Mechanical components. Oh, very nice. And we'll smelt. Okay, so that's set to go. We are doing that for the weapons here. Now there's an armorer. Here we are, the armorer. Armorer. It seems like this is where we're storing all of our limestone blocks. That's fine. I think we should move that around. We should get some shelving in here and maybe some more light. But I kind of want to focus on the building we're doing here. So let's get a wooden buckler to practice that. Leather helmet, leather armor, and gambazon. Is this... Oh, we need to research it. Don't we? We need to research better armor, I think. Armorer 2. There we go. And then Armorer 3 is the real good stuff. Okay, we need to research this. So, how far away are we? We need 15 textbooks, and we need 30 chronicles. So let's order up some of those, and let's get to work on that. So we go up to the library here. That's not the library. That's the sewing room. You fool. Okay, I'm going to have to get used to where everything is. Here we go. Here's the library. Okay, let's order up some chronicles. Okay, let's order up another, I don't know, 20 of those from this book here. And then let's order up 10. Oh, that's nice that works. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, and let's order up another, I don't know, 30 here. That's a lot, but like it's like that's kind of what we need. And let's order up 20 more of those. We got to fill these shelves, too. I mean, now that they're active and working, we got to fill these friggin' shelves with books. In the meantime, while we have these enemies raiding on the second, shout out to Poetic Artist, who left a comment saying that from what they've read on Discord, it isn't about the research. So we might as well conclude all this research because it isn't based on your stature. What you get attacked with isn't based on your stature in terms of your research amount. It is based solely, or as from what they can tell, on the accessibility to your base. So in other words, if your whole settlement is behind multiple doors and walls and stuff, then you'll get attacked with trebuchets. But if you have, and I think maybe it's because this is all wide open right now. So actually, I got to think about that. In a second here, they're going to attack. And I have just, they can walk through here, down these stairs. Okay, good. Okay. I was just worried that there's potentially a way into my base. But there currently isn't. They could get up onto these stairs and up onto this wall, and that will come down to here. But again, they can't get through there. So we'll let them try, because maybe that's a good way to test and see if we've actually designed this well. I'm also going to bring this around here in a second. But we'll let them try for a bit and see if that works. But yeah, I think if that is the case, that it's basically access to the inside of your base, then they send a trebuchet. Then I can see why maybe they haven't decided to send a trebuchet for the last few attacks. However, it does seem fairly sealed up in this area. So it makes me wonder, is there some other metric going on? Or is it because all of this stuff is exposed to them that they're like, oh, that's not behind walls? I'm not sure. Not 100% sure yet, but we do have a day left to figure it out. So we're going to get some better armor going on. And then what would be really nice is if we could get everybody wearing the same kind of thing. So I kind of want to unlock all that. And then, oh yeah, steel axes would be good. Great. Maybe they should all have I kind of want them to all have the same weapon, just because it would look, I think the look would be cool. To have them all armed the same, and to have them all with the same weapons. That's kind of my end goal here. I really want a bunch of crusaders looking out at me. And then what we could do is, I don't know if we have... Control 1. No, they have not implemented control groups, but eventually we could have, some people are just straight up civilians that don't want to attack. They don't have good melee ratings or whatever. And we can just leave those people to cower inside the base while we have a set number of troops. Again, that's just more RP because that's, it's like role playing. It's not really how you would actually want to do it when you're playing the game. You want everybody to attack and defend. Okay, so let's build this out a little bit more, but mostly we have 23 hours to prepare to defend Martin's honor. Martin, why were you a criminal? I do not know, but we don't ask these things anymore. You've got your savage plate armor. You don't have any clothes on. He's just got armor and a helmet and a mace. So he's pretty badass. We like him. Unfortunately, the raiders are here, but we have not had a lot of time. So this red that you're about to see under here is settlers are exhausted. A lot of people are trying to go to bed when these people attacked, which I think is part of their strategy. We will not be surrendering Martin. We like him well enough, and we're going to deal with what we're being attacked by. So we take up arms, and we get ready for battle. So this is what we're dealing with here. It's a usual crowd. It's the usuals. Honestly, it's the usuals. They're going to be attacking from this side, as they tend to do, and we will be lighting the pyres here on our tower soon enough to dispose of their bodies. But in the meantime, we're going to draft everybody, get all our archers on the walls, and our melee troops ready to defend if they can somehow figure their way through all these doors. The attack has started. The drums pick up their pace. I've noticed Yvette has been around for a while and is in a stellar mood always. So I assume hopefully she has some kind of attack buff here. I'm not sure if she actually would or not. The autosave frequency, gotta turn the autosave frequency down, but hey, it's okay, because at some point we'll need that, I can tell. Okay, I believe that's all my archers here and all my attack force. We'll pull them into this spot here. Wait, where are you going? Where do you think you're going? What is this little path? I'm not sure what that is, but I think we're going to be okay. Now this oh dear. Okay, we've got an archer that did not quite make it back in time. That could be a small issue, but I think we're going to be okay. Nobody here seems to have taken any major damage. We've dealt with a couple of them already. Kane got very close here, and the door is closed. We got Godstan up and behind safety quickly enough. Okay, Mr. Borg, I believe, Yorkson has taken a bit of damage, but he's doing pretty good. They are absolutely scattered to the wind. This time, however, they are doing a little better at least attacking the objective, rather than just standing at the top of this ramp. I take it back. Cameron had a little pause there, and he will again once that trap hits. Okay, no, Cameron is very... He thought he was destined for greatness, and he really would have been had they just simply decided not to attack Borgton. One of the strongest, scariest villages known to man. Stanley is now dead. Sorry, Stanley. Edgar didn't stand a chance at all, and we have victory. Our archers, I mean, we're basically England at this point. Our archers are among the strongest in the entire land. Their songs are sung at the strength of our archers. Probably by Lucas. He's the only one that survived, so I imagine he's probably cooking up a couple of songs to sing about us. I've got a song. I got a song about us. I'm not going to sing it, though. It's a secret. Okay, Sigmund is passed out. Maybe we can get Yvette, who's in a good mood, to carry Sigmund to a bed. And sorry about that, folks. We are allowing you now to go to sleep. Except for Martin, I guess, who's... he's new, right, so he's part of the Night Watch. So there we have it, another easily defended attack. Things will change, I assume, once we get this wall all built, but I mean, I think it's more worth it to build the wall. As you can see, we've kind of designed it out here a little bit. I think I'll let it kind of build out before I fully try to figure out what to do here. You know what? That's not true. I'm gonna figure it out right now. Okay, I kind of want the wall to this tower not to be too big. Okay, I don't want to get bogged down in another massive construction project that takes episodes upon episodes. What I'd like is for this to be, a fairly brief construction project. So it's going to go, let's say, 2 out from the main there, because that'll help cover the distance, the spread of the crenellations, you see. And that is not 2 out from the main. Actually, that is 1 out from the main. And then the wall is going to have that little staggered effect that the other tower does, because I think it makes sense that, we should keep things relatively the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the whole castle kind of has a similar aesthetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing here, down to there. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. So we're going to get all that filled in, and then I think we should also I mean, this could actually be a great spot to, you know, step down if we wanted to do any stepping down. But for right now, let's just mine, I don't know, let's mine this, and let's put in some stairs. Maybe right along there. Yeah, let's put some stairs right there. So wooden stairs right into this area. Actually, no, I kind of want to move those, aren't I? I'm going to cancel that. Let's actually think about this here. Let's make this tower useful to our people. So let's put the stairs kind of here. And let's make them limestone block stairs so they have a little bit of strength to them, too. Because that's kind of near, you know, like this is near a tower. So, like, that could be overcome if we're not careful. Okay. Then we're going to go wooden beam, like so. And these will get mined out. So then we'll kind of finish that wooden beam there. We'll go limestone block floor here, I think. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is going to allow us to easily build this here. They'll be able to walk right through here and start building all this. They'll mine all this. They'll build those stairs. And then we should be able to actually get around and build the outsides of this tower. Now, I don't want this to be an access point, so I'm not going to build a door to the outside, because then that, I think, would create sort of a gathering point, if you will, an attack point. I don't know how the AI works. Like, do they look for weaknesses in walls? Or do they simply, you know, do what they can? They just start attacking whatever's near them and then try to bust through doors. We'll find out. So let's let this build, and let's see what it looks like in the end. The construction of the far tower is coming along nicely, but there is a bit of a production delay. In other words, all the limestone is right here, and it gets processed all the way back here and stored in the basement here. So let's change that now. And I think we have enough room here that we can do that. Or actually, okay, let's think about this, because in what is it called? Stronghold. There were these little buildings that you could make, like little guard houses and things. And I kind of want to make one of those right here. I don't think it's too far to go like this, and then let's take a look at what this would look like if it came back. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we're going to build these little homes like this, and some of them are going to be for, you know, people to live in, I think. Then some of them are just going to be straight up for people to, like for, you know, storing goods and things like that. I think Istvan made a great comment of, like, what if they were guard houses? It could be a lot of fun. So why don't we do something like this? And then let's think about this entrance here. First of all, I want some windows on this side, because we might make a series of these. And then I think brick is a good use of our time, because we don't really have... I don't have 10 iron ingots. Let's just make a normal door. I don't have a lot of use for the brick in my other design stuff, so let's do some brick here. And then I think what we should do is... Let's see how this design looks, but let's build another one. And I think it should also be wicker clay, wicker roof half. I think that would look cool, and I'll... Oh, wait, what am I missing? Oh, we need bracing across here. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. I think that would look cool. I think it would differentiate the look underneath the towers. Yes, look at this, little tower homes. Oh, amazing. And then we could actually have, like, a series of staircases, like here and here, to get up to the tower on the outside, which I think you would see as well. You don't necessarily have to go into the gatehouse to get up there. So, like, let's see what that looks like. Let's go stone line block there. So that comes to about the second one here. So we need to kind of go here. Then we'll do a clay brick wall, because it'll be hidden. Then we'll go limestone block. There. Oh, that's a beast. That is a beast of a staircase. That's got some, like, Aztec vibes to it. So maybe we'll just relax a little bit. Just give them, like, a landing. There. We'll go clay brick wall. I think that looks okay. This area, well, we'll see. We'll see how that looks. Let's just, like, we're testing it out. Limestone block floor, 2 of those. We don't really have any right now, but that's okay. So we'll do something like that. And then we could do some sort of, like, we could put some benches here or something. Like, just kind of try to make that look like it's meant to be there. So how far across is this? 7. Okay. So we're going to go here. We're going to go forward by however many that is, about there. Yes, then we'll go across by 7. All right, and down here. And so this is another one that we've built. Love it. Okay, we'll get the same thing. Where do we put the windows? Right on the edges. Okay, a couple of windows here. I should have made this one first, I guess, because this is where, folks, I want to put the... Oh, yeah, right. This is where I want to put the new limestone makery. This is the important building right here. Let's get the clay brick in there, right there. Yes, this is looking good. Okay, very good. And then let's just do something in here. Like, let's get a wooden floor. I don't think it'll take too long to get that all blocked out. Okay, and then let's find ourselves our production. Limestone hearth. No, wait, what is it again? Stonemason, I believe. Stonemason bench. Stonemason bench. Here we go. There we go. So let's get this done. And, okay, stop rotating. Good. Okay, that was going to make me sick. Okay, and then we'll put a little storage in here. We actually don't need as much storage as I think sometimes for the amount of stone we're trying to store. There we go. That'll be good. And we'll say clear all except for materials, limestone. I guess it is the bricks. Great. Then down here, we can establish a storage for all the rest of the limestone, this just general limestonery down here. And I think, again, that's probably enough for limestone to be stored. There we are. Okay, so that's going to hopefully speed up this mining and refining process. Unfortunately, Yorkson is going to build this one first. They're going to probably build these stairs first. Let's see what those stairs look like. I think that would look good. Then we'll put some fencing around here and have some like little farm patches all over the place. We probably can't put a cabbage field. Yeah, we can't put a cabbage field in this clay. So at some point, I feel like hopefully they will allow us the ability to fill in with dirt, because right now this is like just unusable terrain. I can't do anything with that. Surely they've heard our calls for being able to fill in with dirt, especially if we mine all this dirt up. Surely we have dirt lying around. Oh, I think they could sense that I wanted this one built first. I don't know. Maybe they just know. As far as entrances, I wanted to do something a little bit like this. I really like this like internal entrance here, a little slate wall to get into this into the interior part of the wall. But what we could do for this one is something somewhat similar, limestone wall, and I'll show you how I basically do that. Essentially, you just need a wooden beam in between the two. Then you get your slate wall here. But we could also go. We could have done wicker for that. And then just straight across like that. That's going to look really nice once we build up the rest of the tower. And this tower, yeah, we're just kind of going with sort of a bulky, chunky look. And I'm using this whole limestone, this whole idea of like buttresses is carrying on around the tower as well. Really, at least around the external part. I don't know if that's exactly scientific. Like maybe these buttresses would have been on the inside of the wall, but I just think it looks really cool. Not necessarily my idea. I did see it on a stream. Some content creator somewhere made it, and I just loved it. So I was like, yeah, something like this. Buttresses are definitely a good addition to this design. Now we have doors here, and I believe if I want to put the wall out here, I'm actually not going to be able to do this idea. So what would I do there? In fact, this whole idea is not going to work. I can't have the doors there. No, that's fine. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cancel this because this is going to actually be an internal door. This is the wall structure right here. It carries forward, so we'll have an entrance right here to get in there. Okay, this is looking really nice. Oh, that looks great. The spare room is complete. We'll get that bench built. Oh, the bench is built now, so we can order some limestone forever. Thank you. And we should get some like lights in here and a brazier. Some quick construction in here. Clay brazier. Clay brick brazier. Right there. And let's turn off roofs. Come back up. Perfect. Okay. And then let's get some wooden torches on the wall in the back here. Very good. I think these are going to make some like very, very cozy looking rooms. And little, like, huts and, like, chambers for various people to stay in. This one could be a barracks. We could have a table and a whole bunch of weapons on racks and stuff like that. Maybe we'll build another one right here. I don't know. Yeah, we have a little... we could have one that's, like, sort of open concept, like a little bit of a stable. But I think that's going to look really good, especially once the crenellations come across and this tower takes that height. So we're going to let that door keep building because why not? This was... classic solid content blunder, so we're going to just destroy those, and then we'll obviously, yeah, that'll get canceled. Classic blunder. Classic blunder. Have I done that elsewhere? I bet I've done that elsewhere. Okay, it looks okay. It looks okay so far. So we'll bring these forward, but that's by just about that. And then we're going to go limestone brick walls across here, here, and here, and then hopefully we'll be able to build this tower up. Now, when I'm looking at it up against the rest of the wall structure, it isn't that big. It's not much bigger, but I think that's going to look really cool. And again, like I said, I don't really want to like bust the bank building this thing because it's just going to take forever. I mean, already it kind of is, right? So let's go limestone stairs. Let's go wooden stairs now. Limestone block stair, wooden stairs. Up to the next level here. Something like this, maybe? Because you'll enter and you'll see the stairs. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't need to be too crazy with this. And then let's definitely get a little bit of some bracing here so we can build some flooring up to this next section. And I don't think this tower will go the 16, the full 16. But I think eventually in this build, like we have this tower over here, which is basically maxed out. Maybe we have another one. I don't know. Like this, it just seems so glorious to have the absolute height of this thing. Oh, and there it is. The bodies burn. The pyre burns as a warning to other raiders. Okay, the next thing to do is going to make sure that I have destroyed or deleted other storage options for the limestone. It seems like this is the most convenient place to take all the limestone, but I just want to make sure that we're not, doing double duty and dragging limestone all over this map. So in trying to get to the bottom of the sleep problem, everybody has woken up. It is now 5 a.m., so that everybody is basically going to do some anytime work. However, Yorkson is a night owl, so I switched him, and I gave him a bit more sleep time as well, because he's having some major problems. However, he's basically fully exhausted and will be until he gets to do this sleep schedule, so I changed him at a bad time. Now, if I look at these folks, we've got Walt sleep maxed, Margaret sleep maxed, Olin didn't quite get the full amount of sleep, Willem did, Bertrand did, but take a look at Godwin. Got no sleep whatsoever. I'm not sure why, because he's on the same schedule as everyone else. Godwin here is on the same schedule as everyone else. So something limited his ability to get sleep. And that seems to be the issue. Not getting the time to go to sleep, but something seems to have, like, captured his attention or something and made him work well past when I wanted him to work. Not sure what that's all about. We're going to have to keep an eye on Godwin and make sure that once bedtime rolls around for these absolute fools, that he does go to bed. So I've got Yorkson going to bed at noon now and sleeping until the evening and then getting up and working the witching hour. I think this will be the best for him, and Yorkson... It's Yorkson's town, so if he wants to do it, he can do it. So we're going to let him do that. I think I want this tower to go 1, maybe 2 higher, and then we know that's good. Here's Yorkson here, just absolutely finished because he is waiting for his sleep schedule to kick in. I feel bad for Yorkson. Feel very bad for him. We're waiting till noon before he gets to actually go get some sleep. So it's been a long couple of days for him. In the meantime, I've mined this out, and I am getting faster results once people aren't exhausted. And we've got some stairs down here. So the stairs down here, stairs down into our open pit mine. And I think we'll just keep mining this out, which is only going to give us more strength around this tower anyway. This tower is essentially impregnable already. I think I want to get another great door in there. Grated door. Put it in there. Perfect. And let's carry these forward. Limestone block wall. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go like one more forward before we put in some bracing here. Get the bracing there, and then that should be good enough for the wooden floor to go across there, and then our wall continues out the other end. We'll have to preemptively mine all this out of the way, because I don't want that there. And then once we reach this area here, it's just a matter of figuring out what this gate is going to look like. We might have to just build it piece by piece, one at a time as we move forward, just so we don't lose any actual structural integrity to our colony. Speaking of the incoming attacks, here's one now, which is very annoying. Now, the drum beats, and they are right near this tower. This would be an excellent moment to have this thing all armored to the teeth. they'll probably bash through these doors and get up here if I attempt to defend it. But maybe that's exciting. Maybe we try defending from this tower for the first time. So what will happen? They'll come around here. They'll probably bash through those doors and then beat their way up the stairs. So we could take a tremendous amount of casualties if we do this. It could be exciting, though. Actually, no, we won't take a tremendous amount of casualties. We'll run across here. And then we can fall back to this position here if they bust through those doors. We'll have to be careful, though, and we could arch them the whole way. As soon as these doors break, we're going to have to move. Okay, let's try to defend this tower before it's even ready. Okay, this attack has already begun, and a lot of the villagers are not quite in place yet. This is a problem, obviously. I think it's mainly because it's hard to circumnavigate this massive castle. But everybody is making it slowly to their firing positions. We almost have everybody in. Let's have you guys just go that way. Just go to the fallback position for now, because we'll need you there, obviously. Godstand comes this way. We have Garwolf trying to take a quick hit. Martin seems to have taken some damage, but that's okay. Our archers are taking some nice pot shots from the roof here. Okay, our melee troops, we're going to have you guys fall back, because at some point they're going to get through this door and we're going to have to start falling back. I think I just did this for sheer excitement, but it's not seeming to be a great idea because they're definitely getting some good hits on us here. Okay, get ready. As soon as they break those doors, we're going to have to run for it. And then I've got to... Godwin, no! Godwin, no! Get out of there, Godwin. You go here. Okay, we got to get Godwin out of there. All right, these doors are going to break any second now, and then they're going to come thundering up those stairs. We have our melee troops here and ready to go. Actually, let's pull them back over to here. Oh, crap. Okay, let's pull everybody back. Okay, Yorkson, you're going to come forward here because I think these are going to be easily defendable spots. Wow, they got up there fast. Okay. Okay. All right. Olin, take up the position. Come and defend us. Archers begin firing back. Very good. Oh, very good. Okay. Oh, crap. Alba, get out of there. Alba, get out of there. Oh, no. Okay, my mismanagement is going to cause some major problems here. Godwin, let's pull you forward. And let's have some melee troops get ready to defend these stairs as they come up. Oh, this has created a little, like, death run trench here. I don't think we've lost anybody, but we have definitely taken some injuries. Godwin, not doing so hot. We're going to undraft. You're undrafted already because you're unconscious. Okay, some pillagers have died. Silward is up here and causing damage, but it doesn't look like he's long for this world as Walt takes a good, and then Margaret, it looks like, does the coup de grace. Okay, that was a lot spicier than it needed to be. Let's make sure that guy gets killed. But it was exciting to see kind of how this... Oh, this poor guy. There we go. It was exciting to see kind of how defending on this area is going to work. So let's keep all that in mind as we continue this design. We're going to need to think about exit strategies. We're going to need to think about routing areas. And maybe this staircase that we're working on isn't such a great idea. If they break in, we might just want a couple of doors in the way of them just easily getting up on top and taking the walls. Whew, okay, a little spicy, a little spicy. The construction's going well, so I want to try a kind of like slightly off-kill, or we could make this symmetrical actually if we wanted to, but I just kind of want to work on my entrance now is what I'm saying. So I'm going to do a little bit of some creative destruction here. We just want a center door there. Then wooden bracing across like so, then the grated door here, and then I think this is going to allow us a couple of iron torches. Now here's the thing. Sometimes I think designs like this might make the castle a little more quote-unquote takeable, a little more, you can take the walls a little easier this way. But here's the thing. At some point, you know, access is important, right? In real life, it was possible to take castle walls. Not that you'd want to, obviously. You'd want to make them, you know, more or less impossible to siege. But at the end of the day, you need entrances, and those entrances can also be abused by interlopers. This is coming together quite nicely, though, and I'm excited to get to what's going to come up in the next episode, which is the gatehouse. Winter has set in, and it just makes the castle look all the more cool. I absolutely love looking at this thing. Now, I'm noticing also we've got Yvette is exhausted, but so is Organa. Her sleep is at 0. It is 11 a.m. She's only been awake, technically, for a few hours, and I gave her more sleep. So we really need to, I think the next time a sleep schedule comes around, what I'm going to do is make sure that all those people are actually, actually asleep. Because that seems to maybe be the problem. There's something stopping them, a task loop that keeps them from going to bed. So I got to keep an eye on that, because that is not appropriate. I'm not going to have any OSHA violations here in Borgton. I feel pretty good about making this the last height on that tower. I don't want the tower to be too big, but what I do need to do now is make the staircase up there a separate room so that the inside of the tower can stay relatively warm for people. So I think we should do this here. Then we'll have this limestone block wall come straight across like this, and a nice wooden door here. There we are. Then when you come up here, we can't really put windows there, but we could put windows like here and here just out of curiosity. We could have some windows. You heard me, curiosity windows. Let's get a limestone block window here and here and here and here. Then up here, we're going to have some bracing just for just for the looks. Okay, and then this is going to be some limestone block floor up here, covering all of that space, and I guess all of this here as well. There we are. And then it's time for some crenellations up there. Now that should create a separate room so this whole tower structure isn't always outside. And that's going to allow me to put some braziers in here, kind of keep people warm throughout the winter. And we could also, once it's designed, we could put some weapons racks in there as well. Because, yes, this cold snap is causing some exhaustion. It's causing slower work. Meat rotting on the stockpile, excuse me. And it's causing all kinds of issues that we want to fix. So let's get some Merlins around here, and let's see this thing get finished. So here's an interesting thing. Willem, schedule sleep. What's he doing? Getting an item to dismantle. Why is he doing that? I am not sure. He had a schedule of anything before, what are we now, 2 o'clock. Okay, so he's deep in sleep schedule. He had an hour of anything, and yet he is doing a task for some reason. Now, why is that? We need to figure out what's going on. Why is he just getting, like, I understand if you need to eat, but I don't understand not sleeping. And now Willem, because of that, is going to spend the rest of the day exhausted because he needs to get up in, he's getting up in an hour. He has to get up. So I don't know why he did another task before going to bed like that. Or it wasn't even before going to bed. It was the middle of the night. He got up and grabbed some resources. Is it because I'm just, overworking them so they're trying to get everything done for me? Do they love me that much that they're like, we're really sorry, we're trying to do everything? And I'm over here like, hey, this is going to take a long time. I know that. So take your time and have your naps. While we're waiting for all this work to done, I noticed that research is available, so it's time to get into some better armor. Let's unlock that. And, even better shields. Okay, now I'm not going to order this work just yet, though, because we want them to stay focused on this, and it's already too harsh of a winter for them. Well, folks, there you have it. It is a cold spring day. The winter has passed. We have survived the winter, and now we have our first square tower. This thing looks awesome. A couple of pieces left to finish, I think. I put some braziers here, which when we get raided, you might actually want to extinguish them because it lights up the faces of those that would become targets atop the tower. But this is going to be a very defensible position. Now, just to get around to the mine and then over here into my little workshop, I've got this little moat here. Oh, can we tame that wolf? I've got this little moat here. Now, the idea is it's a sally port with a little bit of a pit. And when they attack us, I'll just set a deconstruct order for 1 or 2 of the pieces here and basically, quote-unquote, draw up the bridge from the sally port. And if we need to sally out, then surely we just put some wood in there. We just build it. I might even store some wood nearby that we can just use it to quickly grab resources and build it if we need to sally out of that gate. But yeah, that's my plan for now. But currently, this is absolutely just looking wonderful. Big fan of how this turned out, and I am looking forward to the next episode when we'll have built this all the way across, and it will be time for our gatehouse. This whole area, I think we're going to just strip it all out and totally redesign sort of like a grand entrance with some traps, sure. But mostly, I think people just want to come up the steps and feel the enormity of the castle, rather than this right now, which is sort of a rudimentary sort of what is that? What is that movie with the family that kind of defend their little place from pirates? Swiss Family Robinson. That's kind of the vibe right now. So I want to get rid of that, and I want it to be regal and look indomitable. I want people to come right up the steps and just be taking arrows from all sides while they try to siege the doors. That's what I want to see coming up, because they surely will not be able to get in with a castle like this. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you all in the next episode of Going Medieval.